Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. As usual, we have your monthly pick a card reading here in terms of what you are going to learn in September. Alrighty, so we'll get straight into it. You know the drill. Relax from your shoulders down. Take a few deep breaths in, inhaling positivity, exhaling negativity, and allowing your intuition to guide you through these 6 groups. Choose which group you feel more drawn to, and that will be the lesson that you will be learning throughout the coming month. Okay, I will give you a few seconds to decide. And we will get to it. Group number 1, this is your message. So you'll receive the card of balance. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. Your affirmation, my loves, is I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I promise you that by saying this throughout the month to come, it will help you on your journey and in overcoming this lesson. Sending you all lots of light and love. Group number 2, this will be your reading. My loves, you have received the card of self-esteem for what you are learning this month. So it is easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. There is no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware of or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It is not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how special you really are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights. Now is the time to celebrate you. Okay, so group number 2, your affirmation for the month ahead to help you throughout this lesson. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, this I promise you will help you throughout this lesson or journey that you are going through this month. And my loves, build up that self-confidence and that self-esteem, okay, because everyone is of equal value here. Sending you all lots of light and love. Group number 3, this will be your message. My loves, you have received the card of courage this month, okay? So this is a lesson that is to be had coming forward towards you. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. Group number 3, your affirmation for the month ahead, which will help you throughout this journey. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, say this throughout the month to come. I promise you it will help you throughout this lesson that is to be had this coming month. And my loves, I am sending you all lots of light and love. Group number 4, this will be your message. My loves, your lesson this month has to do with being of service, okay? So one of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels so good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love toward others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch your neighbor's kids so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer in a hospital or a hospice. Perform an activity that enriches someone else's life. Okay, so my loves, your affirmation for the month ahead here in terms of your lesson, and I promise by saying this it will help you on your journey. I feel good when I can help others. Once again, I feel good when I can help others, just as I do, okay? My loves, I am sending you all lots of light and love and blessings on this beautiful journey to be had this month. Group number 5, this will be your reading. My loves, you have received the card of success here, okay? And this is a lesson to be had. So success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you expressed love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. Okay? So my loves, turning that mind frame in an opposite direction here and realizing that materialistic things aren't the same as, receiving things on a 5D level here. So success in terms of mentality, confidence, things like that, not just materialistic things like houses, money, cars, etc., etc. Your affirmation for the month ahead. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Once again, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And I feel as though that this is going to be a huge month when you guys turn your mentality around. Okay? My loves, I am sending you all lots of light and love. Group number 6, this will be your reading. So you have received the card of peace here, and this is something that you are going to be learning or going through this month. This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. No one can ever be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting this solitude? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. Your affirmation for the month ahead, my loves, in terms of this lesson that's coming forward towards you. Say it daily. I promise you it will help you on this journey. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Once again, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay, my dears, that was your reading. I do hope this clarifies. Beautiful lesson to be had here for you coming forward this month. Sending you all lots of light and love.